Good morning. This is the 60 Seconds to Serenity with me, Gregg Hammond. It is Wednesday, December 6th. I'm adjusting this so that I think it always shows up right, but so here at 60 Seconds to Serenity, we're into the month of December. It's been several weeks now where we've been working on harnessing the calm mind, creating the calm mind, and using that as our superpower, acknowledging that we have that, the ability to use our breath and our thinking to bring ourselves to the calm mind and maintain that calm mind. We use the 60 seconds as that is our time, our small amount of time that we use. It's a fraction of your day where you use that to simply, in that 60 seconds, shift over to a calm mind in preparation to respond to things in your day. There are a lot of things that can challenge you and push buttons, things that you know that might be a trigger or a button, or potentially you don't know. It just kind of catches you off guard. Your ability to respond to the things going on, whether it's on social media, whether it's in your immediate environment, where you are physically. It can be when you're waiting in line somewhere, commuting, either by car or by public transportation, or if you walk to work. During that time, those things that potentially occur, you can respond to instead of reacting, and that is extremely powerful in keeping yourself in a very high vibration. A higher vibration allows you to pull in and attract things that are pleasant for you. And part of the mission of the Global Jam for Peace is to do that around the entire globe, to bring the entire globe together. But 60 Seconds to Serenity is your good news, right? Because your life just got a whole lot easier by taking the time for yourself and working on this very simple, basic tool. And it's leading into more. The idea is that you're just doing our basic stretching to get ourselves into that frame of mind that we have our superpower in. And it's breathing in with a slower and focused. You're focusing on breathing this slow, calm breath, breathing it in and breathing it out. Now there are things you can aid. You can aid the process here, right? You can help it. You can do things like aromatherapy. And I see people tuning in from all over the United States, but I see people tuning in from the UK and from Australia, and sometimes it shows me in the comments there where people are tuning in, and it's just, I love how amazing it is that people can tune in from all over. So I know that some people tuning in know about these processes and know about tools. If you have a tool that you think is amazing to add into aid, go ahead and put that in there. Aromatherapy. Lavender is a very healing and calming essential oil, and you can get pure lavender oil from local shops, health food stores. You can find it online. You want to check and make sure that it's got a lot of good ratings and that it's high quality and as pure as you can get it. But and if you have a garden, if you're a place where you have a garden, then you can grow lavender in your garden area. But just a little bottle of essential oil of lavender is something that you can use as a trigger, a healing trigger, while you're using your calming breath. And we've talked about using music, and so I would love to see if you have a couple of songs that really bring you into a good mood when you hear them. Your power songs, put those in the comments. That would be nice of you to share that with everyone. And we'll see if we all have similar songs or how many different varieties, because we have so many different people tuning in from so many different places. There's going to be a variety, and that's one of the really cool things about our global family, is that we all have different things that we like, and those things that we like bring us into a higher vibration. And if we're all at a higher vibration, then we are becoming the change that we want to see in the world. If we become the change that we want to see, then our whole society, our big global family, becomes stronger, happier, and healthier. And you want to use positive affirmations we've written out some, right? I've mentioned some. And if you have a positive affirmation that works for you and you'd like to share that here, please do that, right? In the comments. I am healthy, I am happy. And I put on, I live in paradise, and I talked about the paradise mindset. You're in that mindset with the 60 seconds to serenity and the tools of the breathing and your music and your affirmations and your gratitude, your list of gratitude, and focusing on those things and having your go-to memory, experience, and even the dream. If you could think of how exciting it would be to hit a goal that you're either a goal that you've set or a goal that you have achieved, set and achieved, and thinking about the excitement of how good that feels. And you're teaming that together with the breathing, so your breathing is slow and calm, right? And it's bringing you into a calm mind where you can respond to the things in your day. And I used, it was easy for me, one of the easiest things. If you've ever experienced getting a parking ticket, then you know that sort of feeling. Your vibration you could be coming out of a great meeting, right? Things just went really well, and your vibration is high, and you're feeling happy, and then you see a ticket on your car, and suddenly you can come right down into a low frequency where you're angry or reacting in a way that's negative, and your vibration will come down, and you can bring your vibration right back up by using your 60 seconds to serenity tools. Like anything, it gets easier and easier. Anybody who's learned to play an instrument knows how that works, that the repetition and the practice makes it so that eventually you're just doing it, right? And that's the idea, is what I'm laying out this groundwork over the month of it's a little bit of October, the month of November and December, as we come through the last months of the year, of the calendar year for 2017. We're practicing this, and we're building this tool. We're creating this superpower within ourselves to respond to things going on in our environment and around us. And then there's more after you've worked on doing this. So part of what we've added in here is the non-dominant hand exercise, which I'll show you in a second, and our gratitude, right? We have our gratitude list. I have my list of 10 things, and I have this fancy notebook that I got from Proctor Gallagher Institute when I attended the Paradigm Shift workshop. Every time that I've been to a Paradigm Shift workshop, they've given us one of these fantastic gratitude journals, which has 10 lines, and on the top it says, "I'm grateful for." So you can make your list of things that you're grateful for. You don't have to have that notebook. You can have any notebook. You could have something that is larger, like this, and this is from a year before, where I wrote out 5 times I wrote a paragraph, a positive statement paragraph about how I was overcoming obstacles and working through things, and that I was staying consistent, that I was continuing on, even though there were times that it seemed very difficult. I kept going, and it's amazing how you can shift, and part of that is to keep smiling. Now, these Keep Smiling cards are part of the mission we're doing around the globe to keep people smiling and to talk about the power of always smiling from within. And the 60 seconds to serenity helps you smile from inside. Smile on your face. As you're doing your breath, smiling inside of your thinking process, because you're using gratitude and you're using powerful, empowering statements, weeding out disempowering statements, and you're smiling inside. On a spiritual level, you're smiling. So the keep smiling movement is what makes the shift happen, right? And my most recent book, there are a couple of other authors who've done Keep Smiling with us. I'm on the way to doing 4 books. The first one, Keep Smiling, Shift Happens, for the leadership edition here in Washington, D.C. is the D.C. Baltimore leaders that I featured in the book. We have their picture, and they're holding the Keep Smiling card. Oh, I should show you one of those. I should show you some of the pictures, right? And it's a little information on each one of the leaders that are in the book. And my story is in there, along with my co-author and the founder. Co-author Ken Rochon, and Barry Shore is the founder. His story is in there. If you'd like the Keep Smiling cards, all you have to do is pay the shipping, and you can go to thedailysmile.com, and you can get them in I think it's 20 languages, 22 languages that you can get these cards if you want to send them to people all over. And I'll have a new batch coming in, and I will show you those and hold them up for my family around the entire globe, so you can see that I have them in all those. As you come into 2018, you want to start thinking about your goals. As you're coming into the calm mind, as you bring yourself into that calm mind, you might find that the 60 seconds to serenity that you have been working on, you might find that this suddenly has become 2 minutes or 4 minutes or 5 minutes of the gratitude process and the breathing. All right, you might find that it's extended longer, and that's a fantastic thing. We started off with the 60 seconds because then you're just focusing on 60 seconds, and as we go to where it becomes longer, I'm gonna take you through and guide you through a little bit of an extended meditation. It won't be a full meditation, but it'll be an extension of that, and just more of what we're doing. As we come into 2018, you want to set some goals. You want to get a pad of paper and start to write down potential goals that, just are short, small goals, and some medium-sized goals, and then some very large goals. And you want to write that down in your notebook. And then if you have something that you feel comfortable sharing about a goal that you're setting for yourself, feel free to put that in the comments. I love seeing the comments coming in from all over the globe. I mean, this is global. There are people all over. In where I am in Washington, D.C., it's early in the morning. I get up early in the morning now to do this. I shifted my normal schedule, which was sort of that rock star kind of, laid back, easy, very late morning. I went from getting up at the crack of noon, real kind of rock star crack of noon, and being up all night and seeing the sun come up, and that was the bedtime was when I saw the sun come up. And I've shifted it now. I'm getting up before the sun comes up, and I'm doing these videos and sharing this and doing the 60 seconds to serenity. One, to push myself. It's a goal for myself, was to start to get up early enough to be able to hop on and do this in the morning. And also for the new experience like that, there's a lot of benefits. But I know that where you are, it may be the middle of the day, and it may be at night already, right? Because you could be anywhere on any side of the globe. And I think that's just one of the amazing things about 60 Seconds to Serenity and being able to broadcast all over. So I've mentioned it before, write out the 6 things that you've got to do for the day, right? And then get them done. 6 things. And that is a wisdom passed on from many years. I'm just sharing that because it's a tool that has worked for me. Write down the 6 things and then write out your affirmations. And for the non-dominant hand, I was doing paragraphs. That's what I did last year. And for all of us here, we were just writing down. I've lost the page here as I was writing myself. The example page I have here, where it has your first and last name, it has the day, the month, the number on the calendar, the year, and then the sunrise and the time, sunset and the time, the temperature currently when you're writing it down, and then the direction of the wind. You start off with just your name, and then you add in the other things as you're going along. And if you want to check out some of these other videos, they will be, I'll have them all put together. I see Victor's hopped on here, which is fantastic, and I'm extremely grateful for Victor and his amazing skill at helping me with all of my projects, doing things that I don't know how to do. I'm extremely grateful for the help. And so this whole series of videos will be available so that you can watch them, but they're also on my timeline. You can go through my timeline and get down to when I first started and watch these. There's new information, but there's also the repetition, because the repetition is what helps you get better. So with that, enjoy your morning. Make sure that you are thinking about love. So it can be love that you have for somebody, or a pet, or an experience, and just use that as your go-to that is your vibration booster to bring you up high and keep you up high in a high vibration. And by doing that, you pull in a lot of the same kind of experience. And that is the reason for responding to something like a parking ticket with joy, not because you want more parking tickets, because that's not what happens. It's just that as you do this 60 seconds to Serenity and you respond to things, you keep your vibration high and you keep it way up here, and then more good things will come in. And that is a summary. If you don't know much about how that works, trust it. Trust it. And so peace, love, music to everyone out there. I will see you tomorrow morning around the same time. You feel free to share this, and remember, Saturday I do free guitar lessons. And if you are thinking about starting the guitar, or if you are thinking about gifting a guitar to someone, or if you know somebody who has always wanted to play the guitar, feel free to share any of this. You can share this video with them just for the 60 seconds to Serenity tools for the calm mind, but you can also share the guitar lessons that I put last year. I did a whole series, so that's there if somebody wants to just go right on through. But if somebody wants to go step by step, every Saturday at 9 a.m. on the East Coast in Washington, D.C. time, I'm doing very, very short, easy beginner guitar lessons to get people started, because I want the entire globe to play music. Oh, Global Jam, if you want one of these stickers and a refrigerator magnet, I will send those to you. You just message me your address and I'll send out those stickers. I've been sending them around the globe, and if you would like to support the Global Jam being able to do that, we gladly accept donations for that. You can do that on the website at the Global Jam. And the Daily Smile, that's where you get your Keep Smiling cards. You have to pay the postage, and there's some other cool stuff that's connected to that. You'll see other stuff in there, but in over 20 languages. So if you want to get a pack of cards and send them to friends overseas, or if you live overseas and you want cards that are in your native language, hop on there and get some of those cards. And our goal is to get over 1 billion of these Keep Smiling cards. And there it is. I didn't mention, this is a great gift. I would love for you to buy my book because it's my book and it has my story, and I would love for you to do that to support me as I'm working on authoring dozens of books, but some of these Keep Smiling movement, this is part of my mission, right? And these are fantastic gifts for the person that you don't know what to get them, and you want them to be happy. Whether it's a boss, whether it's a sibling, whether it is a friend, co-worker, you get them a book, and if you're around the Washington D.C. area, I'll sign that for you. You just leave me a message, and I can do that, and I'll talk about maybe the big book launch coming up. Anyway, I need to hop off. I'll see you guys later. Peace, love, and music.